Hello friends, in this problem we have been given a condition and you have to find value of a, b and c. So the given condition is 1 by a plus 1 by b plus 1 by c and this is equals to 1. Then you have to find what is the value of a, what is the value of b and what is the value of c. So these three things you have to find. And it is also given that a, b, c are positive integers. So you have one equation but three unknowns. How will you solve this problem? These kinds of problems are generally solved by putting a boundary on any one of the variable. And once I have limit, then I can check the different values of that variable. And I can accept some of the solution and I can reject some of the solution. So let us see what I want to say. So in the first step, suppose there is an order between these variables. So what we are saying is, let us say a is less than equals to b and b is less than equals to c. So let us assume this order. Towards the end of the problem, we will relax this assumption. Now the given equation can be written as 1 by a plus 1 by b plus 1 by c and this is equals to 1. So I can take a, b, c as LCM. Then this becomes bc, this becomes ca and this becomes ab. And this is equals to 1. Now this means bc plus ca plus ab is equals to abc. If you multiply cross, so I can write this BC plus AC plus AB is equals to ABC. I have to basically find some kind of limit, and this can be done only with the help of this assumption. So let us convert these two variables in terms of BC. And we have been given, that is the first inequality, that is a is less than equal to b. Now if I multiply both sides by c, so what will happen? You will have ac and we can multiply, inequality sign will not change because these are positive numbers. So we have bc is greater than ac. Similarly, if you consider this inequality, that is between a and c, so I can say in this case a is less than c, and let us multiply both sides by b. So we will have ab is less than equal to bc. So this means bc is greater than ab and bc is also greater than ac. So what I will do is, in this equation, I can write this left side, ABC on the left side. So if I write ABC on the left side, I will have ABC is equals to BC plus CA plus AB. Now I can write this ABC is less than equal to BC and I am putting in place of CA a bigger number. And this number is from this inequality BC. And this was AB basically. And in place of AB, again I am putting a bigger number. So BC is greater than AB. So what I have done? I have basically substituted this with a bigger number. Similarly, I have substituted this with a bigger number. And that's why this whole thing is now bigger than this quantity, and that's why here I have an inequality sign. This is not equal to, because now the right hand side becomes bigger than the left hand side. Now see, this was the key step to solve this problem. So now I have this inequality, that is a b c is less than equal to bc plus bc plus bc, that is 3bc. Now BC is not 0 because it is given in the problem these are positive integers. This means they are greater than equal to 1. So I can cancel BC. So A is less than or equal to 3. So now I got a condition, that is A is less than or equal to 1. Sorry, less than or equal to 3. So let us discuss different cases, because A is positive integer, so we can start with 1. So in first case, let us say A is equals to 1. And now equation is this equation. So this equation, so now if I plug the values in this equation, A is equals to 1, what you will have? BC plus CA, this means 1 times C, plus AB, that is 1 times B, this is equals to 1 times BC. So I can write this BC cancels out, so C plus B is equals to 0. So this is not possible, because these are positive integers and sum of the positive integers cannot be 0. So A is equals to 1 is not a solution. Now let us move to case 2. What about A is equals to 2? So we have to check all the cases. So let us check A is equals to 2. So if you put A is equals to 2, you will have BC plus 2C plus 2B is equals to 2BC. And now if you take this BC this side, so you will have minus BC plus 2C plus 2B is equals to 0. Or you can multiply with a negative sign throughout. So this becomes BC minus 2C minus 2B is equals to 0. Now factorize this. If you take C common, what is this? B minus 2. And now here if you take minus 2 common, this is B. But I want B minus 2. So what I will do? I will add and subtract 2 here. And this is equals to 0. So now if you further expand, so this is C into B minus 2 minus 2B minus 2, and this is minus 4 is equals to 0. And if you take B minus 2 common, this will be B minus 2 times C minus 2, this is equals to 4. Now remember, A, B, C are positive integers. This means A is greater than or equal to 1, B is greater than or equal to 1, and C is also greater than or equal to 1. What about B minus 2? So if B is greater than or equal to 1, B minus 2 will be greater than or equal to minus 1. And this will be greater than or equal to minus 1. Now let us find the solution for B and C. So we have fixed A is equals to 2. So now I know A is equals to 2. For this case, let us find what are the possible values of B and C. So I have two numbers and multiple of two number is 4. How many ways I can get 4? I can have 1 times 4. I can have 2 times 4 or 2 times 2. Or I can have minus 1 times minus 4. Or I can have minus 4 times minus 1. Or I can have 4 times 1. Now see, if you consider this solution, this is minus 4. But we have said this is greater than minus 1. So this solution is not accepted. Similarly, here you have minus 4. But we said this has to be greater than minus 1. So this is also not accepted. So this solution is gone. Let me cross here. And this solution is also gone. Now this solution is also not possible, because in this case you have B that is greater than A, because you have B minus 2. So B minus 2 is 4 and C minus 2 is equals to 1. So what is happening? In this case B is greater than C. But we have assumed, what was the assumption? Assumption was A is less than equal to B and B is less than equal to C. So C was the largest number, greatest number. So this solution is also not possible. So only we have two possibilities, this one and this one. So let us find the value of B and C under these two cases. So you can say this is subcase 1 I am saying sub case 1 because we already know that A is equals to 2. So now in this case what will happen? You will have B minus 2 is equals to 1. This case I am considering, and C minus 2 is equals to 4. So from here you can say B is equals to 3 and C is equals to 6. Now subcase 2. So you will have subcase 2. That is, we already know that A is equals to 2, but we have to find other values. That is, B minus C in this case is equals to 2. B minus 2 is equals to 2 and C minus 2 is also equals to 2. This means B is equals to 4 and C is equals to 4. So in this case the ABC pair is 2, 3, 6. And in this case ABC is 2 and B is also 2 and B is 4. B is 4 and C is also 4. So when A is equals to 2, I have two solutions. Now let us consider case when A is equals to 3. So you have A is equals to 3. So my original equation is BC plus CA plus AB, and this is equals to ABC. So let us plug A is equals to 3. So this becomes BC plus 3C plus 3B is equals to 3BC. So this becomes minus 2BC plus 3C plus 3B is equals to 0. Once again you have to do the same thing. You have to factorize. Let us multiply throughout by a negative sign. So if you do that, you will have 2BC minus 3C minus 3B is equals to 0. And if you factorize, let us take C common. So you will have 2B minus 3, and here you will take, you need to have 2B. So let us take 3 by 2 common. So you will have 2B, and let us add and subtract 3. And this is equals to 0. So this is C times 2B minus 3, and this is minus 3 by 2, 2B minus 3, and this will be minus 9 by 2 is equals to 0. So from here you can say this is 2B minus 3 times C minus 3 by 2, and this is equals to 9 by 2. And if you multiply by 2, this will be 2B minus 3 into 2C minus 3 is equals to 9. So we have multiplied by 2 throughout. So that's why 2 this side got cancelled and this 2 also got cancelled. Now let us see. Once again you have to do the same thing. You have 2B minus 3 times 2C minus 3 is equals to 9. So two numbers when multiplied, this results 9. So what are the possible combination? You can have 1 into 9, 3 into 3, minus 1 into minus 9, minus 3 into minus 3, and 9 into 1. Now let us impose the conditions. So if you remember, we said all are positive numbers. So B is greater than or equal to 1. This means 2B is greater than or equal to 2. So this means 2B minus 3 is greater than 2 minus 3, that is minus 1. So this means this number is greater than or equal to minus 1. And similarly you can show that this number is also greater than or equal to minus 1. So now with this we can ignore some of the solutions. Now see, this is minus 9 and this is minus 3. So these does not satisfy the condition that is greater than or equal to minus 1. So I have to neglect these two solutions. So this solution is neglected and this solution is also neglected. Now this solution is neglected. This one is also neglected because in this case C is smaller but B is larger. You have value of this corresponds to 2B minus 3 and this corresponds to 2C minus 3. This means this pair will result in a solution where B will be larger than the C, but we have made the assumption that the C is the largest number. So this is also not accepted. So I have to consider only two cases, this one and this one. So let us consider these two cases. So this is for A is equals to 3, subcase 1. So let me call this is subcase 1. And I am calling this is subcase 1 because I know that A is equals to 3. So if A is equals to 3, in this case 2B minus 3 is 1 and 2C minus 3 is 9. So 2B minus 3 is equals to 1 and 2C minus 3 is equals to 9. So from here I can say 2B is equals to 4, this means B is equals to 2, and 2C is equals to 12, this means C is equals to 6. Now similarly you can have subcase 2 and subcase 2 because we already know A is equals to 3. So in this case we will have 3 and 3. So solution is 3 and 3. So 2B minus 3 is equals to 3 and 2C minus 3 is equals to 3. So from here we will have B is equals to 6 by 2, that is B is equals to 3 and A is also equals to 3. C is also equals to 3. So solution is A, B, C, and this case we will have 3, 3, 3. Now in this case A, B, C, this will be A is 3, B is 2 and C is 6. But this solution is not acceptable because in this case B is larger than A. B is smaller than A, but we know that B is a larger number. So this is not acceptable. So in total we have three solutions. Two solutions for A is equals to 2. So let me write these solutions. Two solution corresponds to A is equals to 2 and those solution was 2, 3, 6 and 2, 4, 4. And one solution for A is equals to 3, that is 3, 3, 3. So we have three solutions, but assumption was A is less than equal to B and B is less than equal to C. Now we can relax this assumption, that is there is no such kind of order. In that case, how many solutions we will have? We will get the same number, but we will have different pairs. So the ABC pair in this case will be, you will have 2, 3, 6. You can have 2, 6, 3. You can have 3, 2, 6, or you can have 3, 6, 2, or you can have two more possibility. You can start with 6, 6, 2, 3, and you can have 6, 3, 2. Now 2, 4, 4, you will have 2, 4, 4, or you can have 4, 2, 4, or you can have 4, 4, 2. And for 3, 3, 3, there is only one possibility. So there are total 10 solutions that is possible for this problem. So there are 10 order pair of ABC that is possible. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoy, please share with your friends, like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you with more exciting videos in the next coming days.